Good morning, everybody. Today's video, I have intentions of filming a day in the life of a part-time reseller. So my goals today are to do some shipping. I just had a few sales overnight, so to ship things out, film. I'll probably include it in this video, but do a Goodwill bins thrift haul for you. I just have a few items, and then I want to go to a buy sell trade store, actually two buy sell trade stores, to kind of offload the stuff that I got at the Goodwill bins, as well as I just got a huge 50-pound thread up box. That video will probably already be live, so I'll link it up in the corner for you if you want to see all the items that I got. I plan to come back and kind of clean up this disaster as well. So if that's something that you want to watch, then please stick around. So to start off, I got up super duper early this morning. To be honest, I woke up around 2:30 and just couldn't go back to sleep. So I eventually got out of bed at 5:30, and my husband heard me rustling. He's like, "Do you want to watch a movie?" We are in the midst of watching the Harry Potter series. We always watch it every year around this time. So it's and we like to actually watch movies really early in the morning. It's just kind of a nice way to wake up, I guess. So anyways, we were watching the movie. I've already listed a few things through like on all my relisting platforms. I use Vendu if you're ever curious to check it out. I have my referral code down below. I only had a few things left in my drafts to finish up, so I just listed those 4 things. Already updated my bookkeeping. I did sell a few things. I guess that's the benefit of not sleeping, is I was able to check my phone and I had a few sales. So I had 2 eBay sales, 1 Mercari sale that I need to package up and get ready, put outside to be picked up. And then, yeah, it's been an early morning. Already it's about 7:15 this morning. I've already had 2 cups of coffee. Like I said, I got my listings done. I got my closet sharing done. I use Posher VA to do my closet sharing, which I have a code down below if you're ever interested in checking that out. Actually, I think let me run that right now. Oh, it's in the process of running already. Yeah, so I took 2 weeks off of work for Thanksgiving and my birthday, and so tomorrow I return back to work. My husband's like, are you ready to go back? Like, are you missing it at all? And I was like, no. Definitely, I probably could have used another whole week off, and then probably would have started missing it. And of course, like, I don't know if anybody else does this, but like you take time off of work and you have all these plans and expectations of what you're going to get done and accomplished. And not saying that I didn't get what I wanted done, but of course there's always a revolving list in my head of what I want to get done. So today, hopefully I can get some of those things crossed off my list, including filming a few videos. So I'm kind of doing like a what do I want to try? What am I trying to say? Clearly it's early. Like an adapted vlogmas, basically. So on this channel, I like to upload at least like 2 videos a week. Sometimes it's just 1, depending on my schedule. But for vlogmas, I had the idea of uploading like 3 or 4 videos a week. So I've kind of really been trying to focus on getting that stuff, like getting a lot of stuff pre-filmed and edited and just in my drafts, so I can just upload it whenever I need to. And so I've just been really focused on filming stuff, and with filming stuff comes a lot of extra mess and chaos in this room. And this room serves as my reselling room. It serves as my work room. Serves a lot of purposes. My inventory storage, all that kind of stuff. So I really want to get it cleaned up and, you know, ready to return back to work, because I mean, technically this is my background when clients see me, and this is not so great. So I need to get that all cleaned up. So I have intentions of doing that today. We'll see how much we get done. But first, let's get some shipping off. I already have some laundry in the dryer. I've already washed it. Now I'm just drying it. So I've been like relatively productive this morning. I guess that is the bonus of waking up super early. But let's get some shipping done. All right, so just got done with shipping. I packaged up 3 items. One of them was sold on Mercari. It was a vintage, like, burgundy cropped double-breasted blazer. I picked it up around Halloween time. It was in the Halloween section, and I always recommend anytime they do like section off Halloween items, always go through them. I found some great stuff in there before that is not necessarily like Halloween related. But that one I profited just under $34, which I'm super excited about that. And then my 2 other sales were on eBay. Both of them actually just were featured in a recent thrift haul, which I will link up in their corner for you if you're interested in checking that out. They both sold on offers received by the buyers, or I should say offers sent by the buyers. Both of them were kind of low compared to what I listed it at, but at this point I'm just like trying to get items out of this room. So I accepted both of them, and they both paid very promptly. One of them was a men's travel sweatshirt, so it's kind of cool. It has like a lot of different like compartments for your iPad, and it's specifically for travel. I profited $13.46, and then the next one was a Torrid baby doll, like peplum type of blouse, and that I profited $12.42. Both of them were listed less than a week, so they sold within a week of listing, so that is always wonderful when you can, you know, list stuff and they sell pretty quickly. So after this, I'm going to edit a declutter video that hopefully will be already uploaded. So if it is, I'll link it up in the corner for you. And then I think I might go on a walk with my dog and then do a thrift haul. I'm thinking that's how things are going to go today, but you never know, they may change. right, so we got ready using my December Shop My Stash items. If you are interested to know what items that I used, I will link that up in the corner for you. But let's do a quick Goodwill bins haul. I did this haul, when did I do this haul? October 25th. So this is how long it's been sitting around. It's mainly shoes and accessories, but I wanted to trying to downsize all of my inventory, so I wanted to see if the buy sell trade stores would take any of this stuff, just to kind of quickly offload things. So but before that, I wanted to do a quick haul of it. So the first thing that I think I'm going to keep to resell myself, just because I don't think the buy sell trade stores would take it, is actually this really cool Salt Lake City 2002 Olympics backpack. That was my computer making noises. This Olympics backpack, it has like the official little insignia right here, so I figured I'd clean that up. I think when I bought it, comps were around like $35, so if it went for that, that would cover the whole cost of my bins trip. I spent, let's see, just over $30 for everything. The other thing I picked up, I usually don't pick up hats, but I did pick up this little hat. It's a little bit misshapen, but it is a vintage Pendleton wool hat. I don't know if you could see that right in there. It has, has like the little feather details. So I thought Buffalo Exchange might like this. Seems kind of up their alley. They may not take hats for like sanitary reasons, but you never know. So I'm gonna try it out. This I found just in line waiting to check out. I've always talked about how I don't really mind long lines at the thrift store because it gives me an extra opportunity to check what's around me. But basically this is what I originally saw. So this kind of like bleach dyed t-shirt with a cactus on it. I cannot show you the back because it is explicit, but I will say it says she's a country music fan, but country is spelled a little bit more explicit. So I just thought it was funny. I would rather sell it to a buy sell trade store because I don't know if I necessarily want to put that into my closet. I don't really have an issue with that type of language, but somebody else might. So I figured I will see if the buy sell trade stores will take that off my hands for me. What else? So I got a pair of boots. These are Laredo Western boots, kind of all black with the kind of Western, I forget what they call it, like stitching. There's a specific name of that stitching, but it's Laredo. They're men's size 7.5. You can see that right in there. They do have some wear on the actual heel, but Buffalo Exchange, Plato's Closet loves picking up boots. I really don't mind selling these myself either because I actually really love selling Western boots. They sell pretty well for me, but again, I'm kind of just in that downsizing type of mentality at this point. So I want to see if I could flip these for a quick nickel, opposed to taking the time to list them. Same thing with these. I could definitely sell them myself, but figured let's try to offload them quickly. These are Kate Spade little patent loafers with the black ribbon on them. They got some wear to it, but you know, I think they'll still take them. They are size 9. Let's see. Another pair of shoes that I typically wouldn't pick up, but it was Ben's prices. Why not? This is Taos. So this is a kind of like comfort type of brand, like very similar to like Born, I would imagine. But I just kind of liked the style of them. So they kind of almost have this like faux concho leather look. So again, let's see if the buy sell trade stores will take them. Picked up a few pairs of these Sanitas, which is very similar to Dansko's. So this is just kind of a strappy clog. It did have the like somebody put in an insole on it that I did rip out, but you know, it's kind of, it leaves a little bit of an imprint. I did check for any sort of wear and I didn't, you know, or any dry rot, and I didn't notice any. These are size 38. Picked up another pair. I almost said similar style, kind of similar style, just a little bit different straps. But these are Sanitas as well. And these are a different size. These are size 41. So it makes me think that they were different people, but it says Sanita, the original Danish clogs. So again, kind of seems like the style of Buffalo Exchange. Picked up 2 pairs of these boots. So one in navy and one in brown. This is actually Jeffrey Campbell, if I remember. Yeah, Jeffrey Campbell. It does say handmade Ibiza last, which I don't know if that's a division line of Jeffrey Campbell. I don't know if you can you see that? I always forget. I don't know if it's a diffusion line, but anyways, these are kind of like mid-calf little leather boots with this kind of tie up. So I got these in navy and in brown. Found a pair of Birkenstocks. These are just the like they're not rubber, like what, PVC Madrids. They don't have the size on them, but they are quite large, so I'm hoping that one of the stores will take them. They don't typically retail as much or resell as much, but we'll see. Picked up this pair of Tree Torn, which I actually have a pair listed in my closet of, they're really cool, kind of like iridescent looking sneakers, but I think these are men's like canvas sneakers with this little patent leather detail. So that's what that looks like. Here is the brown pair of Jeffrey Campbell's, a little bit of wear on the heel. And I think that's it for shoes, as everything falls on me. But then I also found this kind of really pretty little envelope style crossbody purse. This is just Banana Republic. This I think I'm gonna keep for myself. Just kind of has that like almost crocodile embossed on it. You open it up, it's a few different pockets, little zipper on the back. So I think I'm gonna keep that for myself. And I think, yeah, that is everything that I got at the Goodwill bins on that day. So what I'm hoping is the other items that I'm going to be sending in are from my ThredUp 50-pound box, which that video should be live by now. I'll link it up in the corner for you. I opted to not take to keep many things for myself to resell, so I'm gonna try to offload a lot of it. So I'm hoping with that, and then this Goodwill bins, we are hoping to come out ahead, so everything else that I keep for myself or to sell for myself will be pure profit. So let's head on to Buffalo Exchange. Okay, so I have successfully arrived at Buffalo Exchange just to realize that they don't open till 11. So I have 17 minutes to twiddle my thumbs until they open. But fun fact, this Buffalo Exchange is actually the first Buffalo Exchange to ever exist. It is catty corner to the University of Arizona in Tucson, Arizona. Also, another fun fact, University of Arizona is my alma mater. I graduated in 2011 with my bachelor's there, and it has changed quite a bit in the 12 years that I have been there. Still a beautiful campus. It's actually what originally brought me to Tucson to begin with, was school down here. And then I just kind of never left. Well, I did leave, but I just kind of kept coming back multiple times. So like I said earlier, I have my Goodwill bins outlet haul, which I spent about $30 on, and then I have lots of items, like let's say probably 70 items from my ThredUp rescue box that I opted to not sell myself. So I have all that stuff, and then a few like personal items for my husband. So all in, I have about $140 invested into that stuff, not counting not counting personal items. So let's hope that they take lots of stuff, because then I'm gonna go to Plato's Closet after this to see what they will take. So I'm gonna sit here for 15 more minutes and wait for them to open, and then we'll see what they take. All right, update number 1. I just got finished with Buffalo Exchange. It is 11:27 and there were 2 people ahead of me, so they went through my stuff relatively quickly. They took probably, I saw that they took 2 pairs of boots. No, they took, okay, so they took those 2 pairs of Jeffrey Campbell boots. They took the Laredo boots, which I figured they would. They took the Pendleton vintage hat, and then a few, very few clothing items. It ended up being like $101 in trade or $51 in cash. It pains me, it pains me to say that I didn't take the trade because I feel like I'm losing money when I do that. Oh, I am. But the whole name of this game was to get rid of stuff quickly, get the cash, not have to add any more inventory to my death pile. So I did take the $51 in cash. So that brings my total down. It was about $148 to begin with. So $51, what does that put us at? Like $97 something? Quick math, below $100, let's just say that. And so hopefully Plato's will take a good chunk of stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna make the whole $117, but that's okay. I know that, I mean, it's not okay. Let's be real, it's not okay. I really want to make the $117 back today, and then everything else is profit. So let's see what Plato's takes. They're a little bit different with what they take, and it's interesting. You know, you could throw, they say that they take current items and everything, but I found some old ass items at Plato's before, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, on to Plato's. I forgot to mention, I am on a thrifting no buy at this point, so this is a real test of my willpower to just sit there and watch them take my stuff opposed to like going and shopping around. So I am gonna hold strong. I'm not gonna thrift at all while I'm doing this, so keeping myself accountable. Okay, now on to Plato's. So did I not just say in my last clip that I was not going to be thrifting? Well, I already broke that. So when I dropped stuff off at Plato's, it was going to take 10-15 minutes. So I was like, yeah, I'll just stay in the store. Of course, I start looking around. I look at the clearance stuff. I found 4 items. So 3 of them were on clearance. 1 of them was not. It was from a brand called APC. I'm used to the brand APL, I believe, but APC is like a jeans brand or something. Comps are kind of all over the place. So I ended up picking up anyways because you do 15% off when you use your trade. So they took in 9 items. A lot of them, actually all of them were from the ThredUp box. So that's nice to move some of those items. The trade-in was like $23.40, so what does that bring us to? 23 plus 51 for $74 out of $147, is that what I said? So just about half of the money. I did pick up those 4 things, but I'm gonna say that came out of, so I did technically use that cash, but I'm gonna say that it came out of other things. And yeah, so we have about half of our profit or half of our investment back, and I have 4 new items to list. All right, so we are going from Plato's Closet. We are going to go to the chiropractor really quick, and then we have to go to PetSmart really quick, and then we are headed, no, we're going to chiropractor, then we're going to Crumble. We're gonna get a few Crumble cookies, then the vet, then we're on our way home. Finished at the chiropractor. Got some good deep cracks from the chiropractor, and we have secured the goods. We have Crumble cookies. Ooh, yes, we have classic chocolate chip, lemon poppy seed. I think this one was like a chocolate crumble something, I don't know, 2 gingerbreads, and then a, I don't even know, something with Twix on it. So yum. Just double checking I don't have any chocolate in my teeth, because you know your girl had some cookie when she got back home. So I figured I'd just show you a few items that I got of Play-Dohs. To be honest, I didn't realize, although they were in the clearance section, the clearance was only 30% off, so I probably shouldn't have picked these things up. But I have them in my possession now. And I realized too that the 15% was only on the non-clearance item. They don't double up on stuff, which irritates me. Anyways, one of the things I got was a torrid dress, new with tags. This is size 00 or a medium large or a 10. They do vanity sizing, but this was just super cute. It's like this little baby doll smock. Would you call this a smock dress? I don't know. Just a cute like little print, thinking very kind of spring summery. Just cute little neckline. And if you didn't know, Torrid has all of their information listed in the care tag somewhere right here, so you can find out what the style number is and the year that it was produced. So this was cut in 2022, so just about a year old. It's all right there. You can just plug in the style number to your Google machine and it will give you all of the information. So we had that. I found this cute little Everlane dress. It is a size 0, which I know it's going to be a slower sale for me, but it's this really cute little chambray denim. This would be more like a smock dress, right? A little mini smock dress with a notched neck. Everlane, I think, has care tag information too. Maybe not seeing anything readily available, but it might be somewhere in there. So picked that up. And then this was, I was kind of hemming and hawing, but I ended up getting this anyways. This is Manière d'Ivoire. Comps were all over the place on this. This is a cute like little corset. It reminds me of like a pirate top. Very kind of gothic type of little top. This kind of stuff does really well for me in my closet. A lot of my gothic, retro, pinup, rockabilly, kind of in that genre does pretty well. I don't know if it does well for you too, but so I looked up this brand in corset, and I couldn't find this exact one, but there were a few corsets that were just literally all over the place, and this was already priced really low, then plus the clearance. So I did end up picking that up. And then these were the jeans that I was talking about, APC, and below it has Petite New Standard. So I wonder if these are just like, it's just a petite company and that's all they sell. I don't know. We'll have to look them up. So I was just kind of looking at the buttons. I didn't even notice in the store, but they are button flies, size 34. I'm gonna maybe assume that that's like a European size, like maybe Italian sizing. I don't know, but we'll have to look them up. But I don't know if they're men's jeans or women's jeans. They are pretty low rise, kind of like a slim straight jean. Oh, it does say the website has a French little .fr on the website, so it's making me think that it's French, so maybe it's French 34, so I'll have to do some comparisons and just kind of look online. But just a nice pair of jeans, and that is everything that I got. What am I gonna do now? My declutter finished exporting, so now I'm uploading it to YouTube to get my description box, everything done. And now comes the task of starting to clean this room, and I don't even know where to start. Like, I've mentioned this to my husband before, and I can never remember the name of the game, and he has no idea what I'm talking about. But does anybody remember the game where it was almost like a little grid? You had a little grid with little, I don't know, plastic studs on it, and basically it was like a parking lot almost. And, you know, you flipped a card and it showed you how to place the vehicles. Like that was the puzzle. And you could basically only move them front and back or side to side based off of how they were positioned. And you had to get like a specific vehicle out of the parking lot. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's a real thing. I remember it. Do you remember it? Do you know what it's called? But anyways, that's kind of how this reminds me. It's like I have to move this to shift this over here. I have to move this to shift this over here to make some room. I'm probably gonna have to take some stuff out of the room to shift stuff around. So it's gonna be a mess. So now you can see why I wasn't really looking forward to it. But it's got to get done before tomorrow, or at least something has to look like at least this area needs to get done, what you can see for tomorrow before I go back to work. So I am going to focus on that. So I just realized as I started cleaning that you probably should see a before and after of everything. So here is my embarrassing mess. Let's just walk in like you were walking through the door. If you can hear that noise, that is my Roomba going. So have some inventory in the process of stuff. We just have bags everywhere, things that need to be processed, shoes that literally have been sitting like this for a year, saved boxes, more things that need to be processed, extra hangers, more boxes that need to be put up somewhere. These have all been listed. Everything over here has pretty much been listed. I do need to list those shoes. Those shoes are my personal shoes and have been over there for also a year. You can kind of go that way, and it's all of my hanging clothes that are listed as well. So that's kind of what we're working with to start. So let's get to cleaning. So here is my progress thus far. Not too much. I have my cattle trail to get myself in, and all these are just like bags of it's organized chaos. If anybody else has that in their life, that's exactly what it is. It's like I know what all these piles are. There's just a lot of them. So didn't get as clean as I wanted to, but you know what? That's life. All right, so I'm going to end the video here. I just realized my hair is a mess. Tonight is hair washing night, so that's okay. All right, so what did we do today? Oh my gosh, we shipped, we listed, we cleaned, we went to buy, sell trade stores, we did a few errands. Yeah, so it was a busy day as a part-time reseller. Definitely a little bit busier than most. Just a teeny little thrift haul. I'm gonna still call that I haven't thrifted, and I know I'm just justifying this, but I actually stopped thrifting after like a day or two after Thanksgiving. So there was like pretty much a full week in November that I didn't thrift either. So I'm just gonna tack on this little thrift trip to November, and we're just gonna call it that I didn't thrift this month, to make myself feel better. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy reselling content like this, if you enjoy beauty content, I consider myself a beauty and reselling enthusiast, please consider subscribing, letting me know what you thought about my day as a part-time reseller. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What sort of things do you like to do on your days that you're doing reselling related activities? And with that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.